What's going on, guys? Will back with Royal Canadian Reptiles. Super happy to be back. Glad to have you guys watching again. It's been way too long since we got the camera out. It has been a crazy summer here. I actually ended up getting married this summer, so it has been super hectic, but things are starting to kind of settle down, and I have a ton of 2023 babies that I am getting ready to show you guys. But first, last season, we kind of took a bit of a hiatus with YouTube. We didn't really show that many animals that we produced. And there's a lot of stuff here that I thought was really cool. So I kind of want to pay homage to the 2022 season before we jump into the 2023 season. Trust me, it's worth the wait. And I'm going to take a look at the top 5, not necessarily the top 5 best looking, but my favorite top 5 animals out of the 2022 season. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off this video with this kind of a cool little look at what she's doing. She's kind of spinning around in a circle here for us. But we're gonna start off this video with this female. This is a Orange Dream Enchi Clown that is 100% hypo. And I think this is gonna be a really cool project. The Orange Dream and Hurricane and Enchi together kind of gives you this. It opens up this back strap, the dorsal stripe. And as a hatchling, this was extremely red. This interior of that dorsal stripe was extremely red, and it gave a lot of really good red blushing, and these alien heads, all those eyes through the body were extremely red. So I think that the hypo will definitely accentuate that, make it so that those reds kind of come back in and stay through adulthood. But this snake is just doing exceedingly well. I'm really impressed with how well it's eating, how well it's doing, and I'm super excited to get this specific set of genes, potentially with maybe a little Super Hurricane in there. But Super Hurricane, Orange Dream, Enchi, Hypo Clown, that kind of road. Really excited about that. Think it's going to be a absolutely outstanding animal once we get to the sort of the final product. So for this one, we're gonna move into this girl. She's a little shy, but this is a super vanilla pastel puzzle. Love the way, I just love how much the super vanilla really lifts the pastel. It almost turned it into something like a DG puzzle. Obviously not quite, but it's getting close. And I love that super white head, and I love the super vanilla is just one of those supers that I think doesn't get enough love. Compare it to a fire, and at least with the vanilla stuff, you're able to actually use the super form in combination. Whereas with fire, the super fire being a white snake, it's just not necessarily, it limits a lot of what you're able to do. But the super vanilla stuff really tends to give you an awesome color pop and just maintain that color so well. But that's a super vanilla pastel puzzle. So here we move on to a Pastel Cypress lace that is 66% het for puzzle. We've got the shed collected, so when that puzzle test does come out, we will be testing this animal to see if it is indeed 100% het for puzzle. But even if it's not, it's just one of those snakes that blew me away on the season. Had to hold this girl back just with how pretty she is. The lace is really taking the Pastel Cypress and turning it up to 8 or 9 here. I'd be really excited to see the white lace version of this. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. But for now, super happy with this girl. Pastel Lace Cypress 66 het for puzzle. So here we move on to the Genetic Stripe Clown. And this one happens to be 100% het for Desert Ghost. The Genetic Stripe Clown is a project that I kind of didn't really value all that highly until I started to really hatch them myself. And I think because I don't think they photograph overly well. So the pictures of them, I was never really wowed by them. But after hatching some of these ourselves, I really love that copper head. One of the things I really like about it, see that rusty kind of colored head, almost like a Cypress clown in a way. And then you get an awesome pattern distortion. The genetic stripe tends to just fight with that clown and just gives you that almost like an Enchi style pattern to it. But obviously so many directions you can take this. I think this is a really, I wouldn't say underrated project because I think it's rated fairly highly currently. So I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's an absolutely incredible project to be in, and we're very happy to be working with it. And you know I couldn't leave this girl out. If you've been following along with our Instagram, you know how much I love showing this snake off. But this is a Wookie Cypress Leopard, 100% het clown. You're getting the allelic reaction between Wookie and Cypress. Because Wookie is in the complex with spot nose and Cypress, you get that allelic reaction. So this animal will never reproduce the Wookie Cypress. It will throw either Wookie or Cypress, with Leopard mixed in there, of course. But I just love how much of a reaction we managed to get from Wookie and Cypress. You get such a dark looking animal. It's like, it really is truly black with these hints of white flaming coming up the sides. It's really quite a spectacular animal. And I have loved every second of growing this girl up and watching how she progresses. Look at that. Incredible, almost like hieroglyphics. These almost reminded me of, this almost reminds me of hurricane. You know, these squiggly patterns along the side of the body. However, there is no hurricane in this. In another video coming up, we're gonna show you a clutch where we attempted to make the Wookie Cypress hurricane stuff. So stay tuned for that, it's coming up. Thanks again guys for tuning in, really appreciate it. This is the Wookie Cypress Leopard, 100% het for clown. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, thank you for watching. I really am excited about some of these animals. They're growing really well. And with some of the males that we're hatching this season, you know, those males will age at kind of the right time for these females. And there's gonna be some pretty cool stuff coming here shortly. Stay tuned in with the channel. There's definitely gonna be tons of videos coming. I've got a pile of 2023 babies ready to show off, and we're gonna get that started next week. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll see you guys soon.